Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to the entry list video of the Dascar Martini Endurance Series Season 2, or as we also call it, the Christmas Specials. We're going to get you through the field over here. We have this season at least 35 of the 40 cars, because still 5 cars I'm not going to show you yet, because those are specials for the Dascar Presidents, which we painted for each other. But I'm going to show you all the drivers, and for you guys, why is this important? I will just we have couple of new drivers, so in this video I will introduce you to those new drivers. And also for you new guys, please check, and also for the old, of course, for the old people, which have been in here for, which has been in Dascar for a long time. Check if everything is correct concerning the name, how I pronounce it, and how I spell it, because there are a couple of new drivers and I'm not 100% sure if I have spelled them correctly, if I have pronounced them correctly. So if something is wrong with that, or if you even got a different car than you wanted, which I don't think so, but you never know, then please let me know in the description down below. So that's that. We have now tested the Le Mans race is 100% done, so we don't, at least done as in the testing for it, so should be no problem with that Le Mans race, which will be on probably, let's see, the Tuesday the 22nd, so in exactly 1 week we'll have the 3-hour race at Le Mans. Then on the 24th of December, which will be the day before Christmas, so Christmas Eve day, we will have the start of the Dascar Christmas Royals. And of course, I will explain that what it is. Also, I've done it already. I will also do it in that, in the video. So that will continue through the 31st of December, so Old Year's Day. I think it's called, or is it New Year's Eve? I don't know, whatever. So the 31st of December is when the finale will be, and then on probably the 2nd of January we'll have the third race. For the third race, I've downloaded some new tracks. I'm going to do some more testing. But it might still be possible that we're going to do Nordschleife. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to test some tracks, and I'm going to, at least this is what I plan to do, I'm going to put a poll on the Dascar Facebook page, so let you guys vote on it, to see, I'm pretty curious which racetrack you want to go to. So a couple of choices will be in there. I'm not sure which one yet. At least Nordschleife will be in there, and others I don't know. So at least go check if you're new yet. We have a Dascar Facebook page. Very useful information is there. Usually when we have signups, the link is first put on there and then it made private. So that if you can only watch the video, and if you have the link, and the link is on the Facebook page, so you might be, you get an early chance to sign up for before it is put for public on YouTube. Also, some very important information is there concerning the series which we have. Not only my series, of course, also Jane Pinter's series. For instance, Jane Pinter, yes, a new series which is the VIP Pet Foods Endurance series. Still 17 spots open, so go check that out. The link is on there, and of course also on his channel. But that was first put on there, so go check that out. If you haven't signed up yet, I would say if you like this series, then you definitely will love that series, because it's a lot longer than this. So go check it out and sign up if you want to. Also, sometimes John Ciudadino posts there. Joseph Nesson, not so often. Joshua Michaels for the Philips Truck series. So go check out the Dascar Facebook page. And if you have anything you want to ask us, you can also do it over there. So that's all I think you need to know before we'll get through the drivers. So we have, as said, a lot of new drivers, and we'll start with the first one, Anthony Lopez in the number 1 car. And surprisingly, he has not been in very many Dascar races. And actually, I think the last time he raced in one of my series was indeed in this series, in summer. So it seems like endurance racing is his specialty. He likes that. So Anthony Lopez this time in number 1 and not in number 33 Vodafone Toyota. We got the number 2 car, Henrietta Fitzwater. The 2 and 12 are both for the two Fitzwaters, the drivers from Australia. So happy to have both of them finally in the series. So of course they are not both in the Phillips Cup Series. Only Zachary Fitzwater now, and he came in a little bit later. So Chris Dodd, and Chris Dodd is somebody. He was born in Puerto Rico, I think. He had put an entire interview kind of thing on the Suns video, so a lot of fun. He's born in Puerto Rico, has spent time both southern USA as well as Central America. So I was very curious. One of the two Hispanic drivers, and the other one is coming up right next, but we'll come to that later. So I'm very, very curious how long Chris Dodd will be in there. I have a feeling he might become a Dascar regular. So it's good to have him in the series. We welcome him over here, and just like of course all the new guys. But well, Chris Dodd, that is in the number 3, and here we got the number 4 car, and I think it's pronounced Gabriel Wonderly. And Gabriel Wonderly is also somewhere, I'm not sure from what country, somewhere in Southern America. I looked at this on his YouTube page, and it was all Spanish over there, so I was like, what? So it's great to have him in there. Also a new driver, so a rookie, Gabriel Wonderly in the number 4 Silk Cut Jack. We got the number 5 car, Anna Gregg, of course. She is one of the regulars in here, so very successful regular, but well, especially her teammates, which we'll come to in a few moments. We got the number 9 car, part of Chris Dodd's team, Tommy Turbo. That is Jacksonville, Florida racer. So has raced already in a couple of series, and now he's trying to get some endurance racing experience. Over here in the number 9, the Walt Mazda. We got the number 01 car, Robert Goldberg, the most successful driver of the Goldbergs in the Phillips Cup Series, and this time, of course, that's why he signed up both Robert Goldberg and Philip Goldberg, and not Ben Goldberg. So Robert Goldberg, 2-time winner in that series. I believe 2-time winner. Yeah, I think it was 2-time winner. So great to have him also here in the Dascar Martini Endurance Series Christmas specials. We got the 06 car of Dylan Young, and well, of course, Dylan Young, we all like him. It's great to have Dylan Young back in the series again. He's driving the 06 car. I'm not sure how Chris Washer will feel about it, but well, I don't mind. Well, Chris Washer drives this car also in the Phillips Cup Series, and this was also his car in the Martini Endurance Series Season 1. So, but this time, Dylan Young will drive the Red Bull Jack. I still love this car. I love it very much. Of course, most of these cars, you gotta say, most of these cars are painted by Joseph Vanessa. So big credit goes out to him, because without Joseph Vanessa, this series was not possible. So very happy to have Joseph in here as well. Of course, he's gonna get a special, but well, very happy to have that Joseph painted these cars from the Dascar TomTom International Touring Series. These cars come from. So Dylan Young, this time he also signed up his teammates. So in this 07 car, it is Sam Young in DirecTV, Mercedes-Benz. And Sam Young making a return, also has been pretty successful, has had a couple of wins. Not a lot of success in the Dascar. What was the series called again? Gulf Super Speedway Series. Number 25 US Army car he drove there. But not a whole lot of success in that season. Season 5 it was. But well, we'll see what he can do over here in the Endurance Series. We got the number 10 car of Ray Takana, the only Japanese driver in the field. So we had at one point 4 or 5 Japanese drivers, of course, we also with Makoto Iguchi and Saya Sumi, but the owner has stopped doing these races, so, or has at least taken a break. Maybe he will come back soon, or not soon, but at one point. But Ray Takana, part of Joshua Michaels' team, Dascar Phillips Truck Series president. Ray Takana has been pretty successful before, so also a regular. We'll see what she can do in this season, and with the Royals, of course, because it's also part of this. Zachary Fitzwater, Australian driver, driving the John Player Special Toyota. Of course, this one is a historical paint scheme, just like plenty of others are actually. In also the 4 car, which we saw from Gabriel Wonderly. So Zachary Fitzwater in the number 12 car. Great to have him in the series again. Another rookie over here, the 13 of Emmanuel Hartnett. I think I pronounced it right, but somebody which I haven't heard of. And Emmanuel Hartnett was one of the last drivers to sign up. Actually, Gabriel Wonderly was the last driver to sign up. RJ Bishop unfortunately just missed the series, so and was just, I think, 5 hours too late or something. So this is a heartbreak for him. But Emmanuel Harnett, a rookie, and we're gonna see what he can do in the number 13 Sprint Toyota. We got the number 17 car, and of course this car, the Falcon tire Mazda, just belongs to Nicole Tranovic. So this car is hers, 100%. She fits in it. She won the Philips Cup Series Season 7 Championship with the Falcon tire Mazda. And, well, this car was for Season 1 in the Martini Endurance Series for Denise Steinauer, but she stepped to the 77 car. And now it's Nicole Tranovic in the 17 car, as it should be. So glad to have her in the series again. We got Philip Goldberg in the number 18 car, that is. So Philip Goldberg now, he drives the number 4 car in the Philips Cup Series. So also together with Robert Goldberg, now continuing being a part of Dascar. We got the number 20 car, Paul Henderson. This is one of the 2 Irish drivers in the field, both from Daniel Voiles' race in the USA racing team. I think it's still called that way, but at least it was. But Paul Henderson, number 20 Rothmans Jack, and then of course we have the number 22 Discount Tire Jack of Morgan Henderson. That's a father and daughter, so both from Ireland. So great to have some Irish drivers in here. So of course still a lot of multicultural drivers. Great to have that. And another multicultural driver, of course, is over here, number 25 Troy Kang. Drives the number 23 in the Philips Cup Series and is the points leader, I think, currently. I'm not 100% sure, but at least he was the points leader. So pretty successful in that series. And we'll see what he can do over here in the Martini Endurance Series. Let's see if he can get his first win. Driver from Hong Kong, so great to have him as a part of Alex Hawkins' team. And then we got the number 26 car, Amy Shelley. Actually, it was James Shelley who won the Christmas Royals of 2014. So, and now its teammate Amy Shelley is going to be driving the number 26 car. James Shelley drives the Philips Cup Series, number 28 DHL Audi, and we have now Amy Shelley's teammate in number 26. So great to have her in the series. We got the number 30 car of Lene van Dijk, and this car also. Well, of course, you guys from the who were in Philips Cup Series Season 8, you remember Lene van Dijk as one of the drivers which was not very successful and caused a lot of crashes. She's doing better now, but she got in the series because she won at Le Mans in this exact car. So, the eyes are all focused on her towards her in that Le Mans race to see if she can repeat and get another surprise victory. But, well, she has been successful in the Endurance Series. We'll see what she can do. She's driving this car, this race, and maybe Noortje Smits is going to take over for the second Endurance race, but we're not sure either. Noortje Smits is going to take over the 30 or the 44. It depends a little bit, but we'll see. So then we got number 33 car, Piper Acavida. Of course, we know her. Yes, it is her. We know her from the Dascar Red Bull Noka Series Season 3, I think it was, which I did in the autumn break. We know her from that series, so we'll see what she can do over here with teammate Ava Cates in number 39 Castrol GTX Mercedes, also part of the team from Piper Acavida. And then, of course, we got the number 43 car of Rocco Twyman, who's part of Grayson Accavida's team. Those are brother and sister, so we'll see what they can do. 4 entries for both of them, of course. It is allowed with 2 different drivers per user. So Rocco Twyman in the 43 Monster Energy Mazda. Still like this car a lot. Then we got Demi Spanders in the number 44. I should say Spander, not Spanders. But she's driving the Marlboro Mazda, so great to have her in the series again. We'll see what she can do. She has been pretty successful over the past few Philips Cup Series races, ever since she moved from the 44 to the 30. Actually, she has been successful in the 44 as well, so we'll see what she can do. We've got the number 48 car, Assad, Grayson Acavida, brother of Piper Acavida, in the number 48 Lois Mercedes. Then we got the number 50 car of Jason Sinclair, and of course it's part of Justin Yee's team. They have 2 drivers in the field, both Jason Sinclair and Isaac Sinclair, and not Justin Yee. And why is that? Well, I don't know, but these two drivers were also in the season 1 of the Martini Endurance Series. And this driver, Jason Sinclair, you are looking at, he was the champion. So we know that he is going to be very successful. We know that he is a very great endurance racer. But of course, everything is different this season. We're gonna see how things will play out for him. We got the number 52 car of Chris Washer, of course, having switched, or losing out from the 06 car from Dylan Young. He's now in the number 52 AT&T Toyota. This car is also in the Philips Cup Series, but then in the form of a Renault. Racing currently in the Dascar Regional Pro Cup Series, which is from John Ciudadino, his series. So we'll see what Chris Washer can do. A little bit different car. We've got the number 54 car, Alex Hawkins, in the M&M's Toyota over here. New car which I painted, I think, a few weeks ago, so not too long. I have to sneeze, by the way. Sorry about that. I'm starting to get a little bit sick, so it doesn't matter. So Alex Hawkins, let's see what he can do in number 54 M&M's Toyota. We got Isaac Sinclair in number 55. This was one of the two cars which were not taken, of course. There are plenty of more cars which are not taken currently. So why is that? Well, because we have 40 cars and some are not that beautiful. So, but it surprised me that this car is now this time taken. So we'll see what Isaac Sinclair can do in number 55 car. Of course, he's not in Philips Cup Series, so he was on the list, but he did not make it. So we got the number 67 car over here, the Martini Mazda of Debbie Myers. So great to have her in this car again. This car also belongs to her in the Philips Cup Series, just like Anna Gregg belongs to the Falcon Tire Mazda. So Debbie Myers, the number 67. We got the number 69 General Electric Mazda from Beth Black. So great to have Beth Black back in the series again. We'll see what she can do. And teammate of her is, of course, Keith Black in number 17, the Jack Daniels Toyota. And Keith Black is going to be making his debut in the Philips Cup Series very soon, hopefully, at least. It really depends on if Darnell Matthew decides to comment or not. So, but if he doesn't, then Keith Black will be the next entry, being the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season 3 champion. So, now we got the number 77 car, the Golf Mazda. This car belongs to Denise Steinauer, also drives in the Philips Cup Series. She has been driving number 77 car in different series in a couple of seasons. So, well, this is her car, and we'll see what she can do this season. Season 1 was not very successful for her, so, well, making switch, going to golf, we'll see. We got the number 80 car, William Brock in the 80, which is the Matco Tools Jack. Also a car which I've painted for the Philips Cup Series, well, especially for Jason Sinclair it was. But this car was indeed the car with which Jason Sinclair won the Season 1 championship with. So we'll see what William Brock can do. Of course, he is a rookie and he has no experience in any Dascar race. So we'll see how he can do. We don't know a lot about him, so we'll see. We got 3 rookies coming up now. We got the number 90 car of Emmett Jucken. And I think that should be Juckum with an M. I'll quickly check. That is something which I just noticed. Let's see. I may be wrong, so that's why I'm checking. Emmett Juckum, yes, indeed, is with an M. There we go. Sorry about that, but this should be right now. Yes. So Emmett Juckum in the number 90 car in the Ron John Mercedes. So also a rookie, have never heard of him, don't know a lot about him, so we'll just see what he can do, and maybe he will be trying to make a name for himself in the Dascar Martini Endurance Series Christmas specials. And last but not least, of course, that is of these cars, we have the number 98 car of Henry Williams, all part of William Brock's team. So we'll see what he can do. This car, as said, was the number 27 Martin Menard's Jack, but now it's the number 98 car. And taken immediately by Henry Williams. So those are the 35 drivers which are in the Dascar Martini Endurance Series. Of course, that is excluding the number 27 of Jane Pinter, the number 62 of Joseph Ernesto, the 72 of John Ciudadino, the 04 of Joshua Michaels and the 51 of Suncourse. Those cars are almost all be painted. I'm just waiting for one more car. So, and then those cars will be published, will be presented to you guys on the in the first race. So at Le Mans. So very curious how this season will be. But one thing I know for sure, this is going to be a whole lot of fun. 2 long endurance races, and of course the Christmas Royals, which never disappoint. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video, and also for you guys who signed up. Thank you very much for signing up, and hopefully you will like this series. And if you do so, well, be sure to hang around a little bit longer, because we're going to have these Martini Endurance series more often. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck to these drivers, and then I will see you at Le Mans in the Dascar Martini Endurance series Season 2, or else the Christmas specials.